2, 1, go. The global warming crisis has been a topic of heated debate for many years. However, there has never been a clear-cut solution to it. CO2 emissions being released from gas cars are heating up our world like an oven. People have thought of many plausible solutions. However, none really seem to stick. Electric cars, although are a plausible solution, they're also a double-edged sword. And they don't release any carbon emissions while being used on the road. However, in production, they do use a lot of natural resources, a lot of water, and there is a lot of waste produced from the production of an electric car. The counter argument to my point would be that a typical passenger vehicle emits about 4.6 metric tons of CO2 per year. If you scale that to the entire world, you get a massive number. However, because of that, it is clear that we need cars that replace gas cars. However, I don't believe electric cars is a solution. Because of the waste produced from electric cars, it's actually comparable or even greater than the amount produced by a gas car. As stated by WUSF Public Media, electric vehicles use lithium batteries and lots of them. They require huge amounts of cobalt, nickel, and lithium. Mining for some of these minerals has catastrophic negative effects on the environment. Because of the lithium batteries, it is virtually impossible for electric cars to be classified as green vehicles. Beyond that, clearly not a replacement for gas cars. Another issue with lithium batteries is the possibility of contaminating the water supply. Your AAA network states an immense amount of water is pumped down into salt flats, bringing mineral-rich salt water to the surface. Lithium is filtered out of the mixture and left behind after the water evaporates. This water-intensive process is problematic for several reasons, including its potential to contaminate the water supply. Further complicating the issue is the location of these mines, many of which are found in desert regions of Argentina and China. This even further proves that electric cars are not a good solution to the global climate change crisis. So what is the solution to this very complex problem? Well, there are many solutions that could possibly be used. However, the one that is most effective would be increasing the size and scale of our public transportation system. We've all used public transportation, and it's clear to see that it is not very hospitable. However, if we were to increase the size of our public transport system, its capacity and its comfortability, it would serve as a very plausible and actually very effective solution to the global warming crisis. And it would serve as a replacement for gas cars and even electric vehicles. It would take gas cars off the road because now people have a transportation system that does not involve the usage of their cars. And that would effectively decrease the amount of carbon emissions around the globe. In conclusion, we need to find a new solution outside of electric vehicles to solve the global warming crisis. Some ideas could include increasing public transportation accessibility and capacity, increasing the number of motorized bikes and scooters you can find on the street, like Lyft or Zoom, or there are many scooter brands. However, these brands are very useful because they allow people to get from one location to another without the use of cars, which is the main goal of these solutions. Another solution could be even using solar panels on top of cars as an alternative to lithium batteries. However, there are many things we could try. So I urge you to reach out to major tech companies and transit companies and submit your suggestions to them in order to solve this global crisis.